Y'all best listen to Shades and smash that like button in the next 5 seconds.
Shades Crazy Cash!
I want to start this stream off by saying people have been asking me time and time again, hey, are gold miners, are gold stocks a buy? And that makes me think that the top is in on gold, on silver, because it's insane how many people have been asking me that. Like, why weren't you asking me about gold and silver back when it was down here? The last time it touched the white line was way back in February 23rd, 2024. So why weren't you asking me about gold plays back then? When it was cheap, when it was at what, $5? That's where it made sense. Now people want to buy it when it's jumped from 5 to 40. That kind of seems stupid to me, but you know, whatever. People want to do stupid shit. If you want to buy gold, KGC, clear trading range here, bouncing between 40 and 30. That's quite the volatile range for a gold stock. I've never seen it this volatile. But yeah, so I would wait for 30 to 31, see if it comes down there, and then look to trade it at, I would say 35 and then 40. I don't know, if you want to hold it long term, you could do that too, just dollar cost average. If you're looking to hold it long term, dollar cost average into it, you don't even got to think about, you know, these levels. Just dollar cost average, like 1 share at a time or whatever, 5 shares at a time, kind of like how I'm doing with SoFi. 10 shares a day for the next 4 months. So it's up to you how you want to go about it. But to me, it just kind of seems silly. Like, now you want to buy it all the way up here and not when it was, you know, where's the purple line? Let's look at the purple line. The purple line, the last time it came down to the purple line was way back in December 2024. It has not, the fact that it hasn't even touched the purple line in such a long time it's a sign of strength, but also it's a sign of it's moved quite a bit. Do you really want to buy all the way up here? I don't know. You know how people are. They want to get into things when it's already moved. It's stupid, right? It doesn't make sense to me because that's not what I teach. I don't teach you to chase. I teach you to buy at the purple line because that's when it's cheap. That's when no one wants it. I want you to think about what I'm saying. There's a lot of stocks right now under the purple line that are really cheap, really discounted. And in the future, they're going to be worth so much more. And they're going to skyrocket, kind of like gold is. And then people are going to want to chase it when SoundHound is at 20. Then they're going to want to chase it. Because they're stupid, right? They don't want to buy SoundHound right now when it's, you know, deep in the red, when it's tanking. They want to buy it when it's already rocketed huge. So it's pretty much the same thing. You want to buy now that it's already moved from 5. If it's moved 6x from $5. Are you stupid? Are you crazy? I don't know. It's just funny to see, that because the whole point of buying under the purple line or at the purple line is that you're buying at a huge discount, which is what we're doing with SoFi, which is what we're doing with APLD, which is what we're doing with SoundHound and many others, NVTS. There's a lot of opportunity out there. You got to choose which ones you're going to put your money into, of course, but ultimately it's all the same shit. You're looking to buy discounts. You're looking to buy cheap so that when we go into that huge run, other idiots chase the high. But I don't know. It's just funny. So many people, I kid you not, both on in Discord, Twitter, and on YouTube, people have been asking me, hey, I want to get into gold. And I'm like, I'm thinking this is the top if so many people are asking me about gold right now. So be careful with gold. We might be hitting a top here. It's tanking along with the market. So that's also interesting to note. But yeah. Silver miners also, if they're looking for that, glad I got out of that one gold stock yesterday, or else I would be in the red, haha. So Trucker Jeff, he has an uncle who trades gold and silver, and Trucker Jeff, his uncle told him to buy KGC, and he took profit on it because he was afraid it was going to tank, and he was correct. And I told Trucker Jeff, I'm like, if your uncle is still bullish after such a big move, I think he's biased, right? His uncle is biased towards metals. Why is he biased? Because that's all he's ever done. Jeff's uncle has been trading, gold and silver for 30 plus years. So he's going to be biased. Of course he wants markets to tank so that he profits on gold. And the fact that his uncle told Trucker Jeff, to buy gold, it just kind of doesn't make sense to me. Like, how is your uncle so bullish all the way up here? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I could go on and on here about the psychology, but it just seems dumb. Like, now you want to chase up here? What? What? Anyways, so shout out to Trucker Jeff. He's the one who told me, hey, I got an uncle. He trades gold and silver, and he says the top is not in yet. And I'm like, yeah, but that guy's biased. Of course he doesn't want the top to be in. Benefits him because he's a gold trader. Anyways, let's continue here. Morning. Shout out to Two Wheel Pursuits. Raimistani 5010. Look at RCAT and ONDS. Alright, now that I finished my little gold fiasco there,